You know who it is, it's your boy Project Pat. We back at it again with another fucking video. Y'all, we reacting to Mr. Beast 7 days stranded in a cave. First off, I want to start by saying, how the fuck is 7 days being stuck in the cave impacted into 17 minutes? What the fuck? Like, 7 days, you got 17 minutes, mate. Hey, y'all boy, our attention span getting short, bro. These niggas is adapting. But anyway, before we get started, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and get into the video.
Intros like this, but I'm currently descending hundreds
Yo,
of
these
feet into
niggas'
a cave
cameras
that
are
runs over
fucking
5
crazy,
kilometers
bro.
deep into the earth. And whether we like it or not, as soon as my friends and I touch the ground, we are officially stranded here for the next 7 days.
What?
That might have been the scariest thing I've ever done. First things first, we gotta get really far
look
away from
moist
where we
as
were
fuck.
called down. Why? If it storms, this entire area includes flash flood, fill up like an ocean, and potentially drown us all. Which is why we're going deep into the cave to set up base camp.
These shits have to be stayed. Ain't no way these niggas are really.
This cave entrance may be beautiful, but looks can be deceiving. We didn't know it yet, but the next 7
What?
days
Here for 7
will be
days?
the hardest of our entire lives. It's gonna get dark in a couple hours. If we don't have a camp, we're screwed, okay? Do you have any idea where you're going? We're just looking for flat ground to set up camp. Upon entering the mouth of the cave, we stumbled upon an area with high enough elevation to protect us from any flash flooding, meaning that it was perfect for camp.
Perfect is a crazy word.
Good enough is what I would use. Good enough for
These shits are like TV shows now,
grabbing our
bro.
supplies that we were dropped with.
Each one of these bags weighs like 80 pounds.
And as you can see by the footage, we spent around 4 hours.
This is very hard to traverse.
4
Getting
hours?
all of it back up to our base camp. Alright, we've got some lights on in here. Our supplies are finally at our home base.
Really
And if you
take
point the
risks.
camera over there, you'll see it's pitch black. It took all day. And so, we set up the bare minimum for camping grounds. We drilled holes to hang up some ropes. Grab these, pull yourself up. Looks like the ropes will be able to support hammocks. And with the help of our survival guide Joel, we hung our hammocks. This thin rope is what holds up my hammock.
Yeah.
Ate some dinner and prepared for a very cold night one.
Not gonna lie, this hammock is way more comfortable than I thought it would be.
Hey. Oh god.
Why is my head so big, bro?
This part of the cave is 2.5 kilometers deep, and we're basically camping at the entrance. Tomorrow, we have a lot of exploring. How'd you guys sleep?
Horribly.
I didn't. It's a very perplexing environment. The cave's constantly dripping water on us from above, so we put a tarp over us. But even still, the water's dripping into our hammocks.
I have an idea. Let's make our shelter actually good.
I say we connect these tarps so we stay dry while we're sleeping.
That's literally genius.
I'm not just a YouTuber, okay?
My hammock gets out right here. Are we serious right now? This is where I just got out of bed.
And we didn't realize it at the time, but this hole is almost 40 feet deep. So while Sean and I got started on the super tarp,
40
Mac and
feet?
Carl went to see how dangerous this hole was for themselves.
Do you see my hammock up there? That is where I slept. Now look at this.
And because everything looks the same, and it's probably pretty hard to follow us in this cave, on this map you can see our home base and how far they're moving away from it.
Alright, it's been real, bro. Oh, bro, this is crazy.
While the boys are randomly exploring, me and Sean actually have to work on the camp. Why is there a sleeping bag over here?
Because it smelled like pee.
Ew.
Lesson number 1, don't rate your sleeping bags.
Why did we rent sleeping bags? Why did we not just buy sleeping bags? We're zip tying the tarps together to create one mega tarp. Don't mind me just trusting this rope with my life. And meanwhile, Mac and Carl were still in a hole.
Oh my god.
These niggas deep in that hole. I can't even see the
Eventually,
entrance
they
no
finally
more.
made it to the bottom. We're supposed to be working on camp.
We just wanted to show how dangerous camp was.
Just don't fall. It's a skill issue.
Oh,
And
okay.
even though they should have been on their way
Don't
back,
fall,
Carl and
man.
Mac insisted on seeing how deep they could go.
Bro, this just looks so crazy. You think you can make it through the river?
Little do these two know, this river actually runs throughout the entire cave, which means we'll be spending some time in it.
Oh, there they are.
How many of you guys cooked?
Oh, we cooked.
That's right.
A new home, am I right?
Let's go.
We now have a roof. Look
No,
at this.
I'm not gonna lie, actually kind of crushed.
And we moved the fire pit to this little cove we found. What do you think?
It's warmer. It's cozy.
These rocks trap the heat here and block the pee from the rocks above.
It's not pee.
What do I call it?
I don't know, maybe rain or something?
It's not rain, it's rock.
Hey, hey,
Wait,
hey.
point it up. Do you see clouds? No, you see rocks. It's not rain.
Rock pee.
Rock pee.
Rock pee, fine.
Alright, it's rock pee. And after a much drier night of sleep, we decided to have Joel, our survival expert, help us get all the way to the end of the cave. Cave! 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 Yeah! Let's see how deep in the cave we can make it. Now, keep in mind, we are still just at the beginning of this massive cave, and our goal is to make it all the way through it, without dying, of course. Oh my gosh, this is kind of steep.
Well, you ain't seen nothing
It's
yet.
day 3,
going
nigga.
deep
We was
in
just
the
on
cave.
day.
Boys sucking you guys.
Where things get tight. I don't actually think I'm gonna fit. The interesting part about cave exploration is 1 second you're barely fitting through cracks in the rocks.
Oh my god, this is so tight.
And then the next, you're in a massive
Niggas
chamber.
be trying to
So big
risk
that in
it
order to see it
all,
all, we
man.
had to do this. Oh my god! I could actually
Shit like some Star Wars or Clone Wars shit, bro.
Wow, look at how cool this is! Yeah!
It's so bright, I can't even look at it. I'm not getting blinded.
Oh no!
Gee, nigga,
In
what the
hindsight,
hell
we probably
doing?
didn't use that the most effectively. Lead the way. And so we continued on.
Feel free, there's a really good handle up the top there. And you can sort of swing a foot around onto this one.
Like this?
Yeah, perfect.
Joel, the best
Crazy.
caving guide ever. No one's died yet.
Alright guys, this is where things get interesting.
What? What is this?
So from this point on, wetsuits, we're going for a swim.
Yesterday, Mac and Carl were joking about doing this, but the rest of this cave adventure takes place in a freezing river. Being wetsuits are the only way to not get hypothermia.
Why are we doing this?
This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Because you die after you do it.
So in order to get to the end of the cave, we have to hop in this river and fight the rapids through this tiny hole in the rock and carefully squeeze our way through it.
Take your time, it will take your feet behind you a little bit.
Alright, I'm getting in the river.
Follow the wall around to
It's so cold!
You got it, Jimmy.
I don't know if I fit!
Jimmy, I need you to pull yourself up out of the water.
What's crazy about doing this is when you're completely submerged in freezing cold water, gripping onto the rocks becomes incredibly hard. Oh my gosh, that was crazy! Carl, let's go!
This shit can't be real. This shit cannot be
Even though
real.
this obstacle was difficult, it's nothing compared to what's ahead.
Ain't no way this shit real.
We're now 10% done! Which means we've only scratched the surface of this expedition, and we still have over 2 kilometers remaining to reach the end.
As you can see, it rains in this cave 24/7, so I'm making a chill spot for us to hang out in and not get wet. I wonder what it would look like if I wasn't here to build all this. Pretty sure they'd just be sleeping in a pile on a wet rock.
You cannot be able to get no sleep in this at all. You can't. You can't, bro. Them niggas cannot be sleeping.
The worst part is, every inch we go this way is an inch we gotta go that way to get back to camp. Our next obstacle may be out of the water, but that doesn't make it any easier to get through. That means it's probably on us. I hate my friends. It was like a Mr. Beast video. The further you go, the harder it gets. Just straight up, if we didn't have Joel, I'd be dead. And after 3 hours, Joel had some bad
Niggas
news for
sleeping.
us.
The water's too high and we've taken too long. We're gonna have to turn around for today and head back to camp.
I disagree! You can't disagree with the safety expert! I disagree! Well, we can't really disagree.
truth,
It turns
yeah.
out we wasted way too much time filming and playing with flares to the point where we now have to restart and attempt this mission another day. Sean, we're back! What did you do while we were gone?
Hopefully nobody gets wet now.
I didn't even know we packed lights.
Yeah, they're awesome, right?
Sadly, we only made it 20% through the cave today. But mark my words, we will go the distance in a future day.
That's not gonna happen.
We might rest on day 4, and then on day 5, try to go all the way to the end of the cave and see what's there. Day 3 was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And after a third miserable night in the cave, the next morning we only had one thing in mind.
A hot shower would literally save my life right now.
Oh, showering would be awesome.
I haven't showered in 3
4 days.
As you can imagine, showering inside a cave isn't easy. We had to hike all the way back to where we rappelled in to safely reach the riverbed.
Oh my god! I feel my brain. I've never felt my brain like this.
My forehead is frostbite.
Let's use the drone to dry our heads off. Come here, drone!
Hold on, Brandon, stop!
It's actually working.
Yeah, it is working. Who needs a hair dryer when you have a drone?
And after we dried off, we sat down with Joel to plan our journey. What is this, Joel?
This is the map of the
These
cave.
niggas just pull out a map, nigga. That's not the
But the rains have been
1960s, nigga. What the fuck?
to reach the inn by tomorrow.
Oh hell no.
First, we'll need to pass some of those same rapids from yesterday, dive off massive
These niggas
cliffs,
had to go all the way
rocks,
the fuck back
get past all that, we will finally
to
make
go
it
back to do it again.
Don't tell us what that looks
Some
like.
dumbass
Be
shit.
surprised.
Do you think we're gonna make it?
Nah, let's not play that game. We're all gonna make it.
With tomorrow's plan thoroughly mapped out, we rested up and made
You know,
feastable
that has to
s'mores
be the
regain
most
our
backwards,
energy.
bro.
Cheers.
Why the fuck, bro? This is why, like, you can't do shit with everybody, bro. These niggas went 20% in the cave, came back to the starting point, and now they trying to go back forward. They should just keep moving and stopping. That would have been easier. What the fuck, bro? Like, some dumb ass shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Joel's about
That
to
shit is retarded, bro.
Alright, Joel, be honest. Joel approves?
Tell the truth.
I think we whipped this chocolate out earlier. This just got like 10 times more fun. Guys, for real, if you've never tried s'mores with Feastables, you're really missing out.
Tomorrow, we're gonna explore the entire cave. We'll see you guys then.
So we tried to sleep as much as we could and prepare for tomorrow's journey to the end of the cave. We're about to embark on one of the most dangerous journeys of my life. Because of our experience from day 3 and focusing less on filming, we were able to make progress way faster.
Woo!
This water's cold.
Just like the other day, bro.
And to ensure our best chance of survival, in addition to Joel, we brought another survival expert with us. This is where we had to stop on day 3. How we doing?
We're making much better time.
Behind us is pitch black. Where do we go?
This area gets narrow, the current's strong, so we're gonna use the walls and kind of climb our way along.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh god.
Yeah, jump for that first rock. There's a couple of good rocks around the corner as well you can get a hand onto.
It's so dark down here.
There's no bottom right now. My feet aren't touching the ground right now.
Because we couldn't reach the ground, this meant that if we let go now, we could get swept away by the strong current directly.
Swept away.
I'll go into here if you can. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's why I be in the house. I ain't trying to get swept away.
You got it.
I ain't no motherfucking bug.
It's gonna get way gentle.
They on day 5, nigga. They is not finna get to the finish line.
This might be the most insane thing we've ever done. We are much deeper in the cave than we've ever been.
They
And we're
went all
now
the way
approaching
into
our
what's it
first
called?
serious obstacle.
Basically, the water's recirculating, so if you fall in, it takes you to the bottom and it keeps you there.
If we fall, we would die.
Yeah. Okay, so death is on the table.
Yo,
This is just
I don't even know what to say.
I thought I was signing up for.
these niggas on day 5.
Perfect.
Nigga, we dead with the video. How the fuck? Nah, ain't no way. These niggas cannot get finished on this shit in 17 minutes.
We're not as strong as a cave.
I'm barely as strong as a human.
Ain't no way,
Fortunately
man.
for us,
This shit
rather than
is
Carl leading
this shit is real.
expedition, we've got the literal Avenger,
How
Joel.
the
And
hell?
just to prove how much of an expert he is, this man literally flexed on us by jumping off a cliff.
I know I'm not tripping, bro.
Oh my god. You're crazy.
Nigga just jumped down.
Surely one of you guys a cave?
I'm crazy!
No shot you want to do that.
What are you talking about? I'm doing it right now, baby. Let's go. Go.
Let's be back.
After everything Jimmy's put me through. This ain't that
Yeah,
scary
put
for me.
spiders on that nigga. Got me fucked up. I ain't easily influenced. That nigga got me fucked up.
No, we gotta
Ain't
keep
tripping
going
down,
or we won't hit the
motherfucker.
end.
Shit, got me fucked up, nigga. Got me fucked up.
Always fighting the current.
I might just start drifting away. I might just give it up.
There are sharp rocks underneath the water. You cannot see them, so watch your step.
Oh my god.
Nigga, what?
I need to put my
Sharp rock. They walking on sharp rocks.
Enough of a challenge.
What if that shit pierce through their foot?
Oh,
Fuck.
I can't see anything. This is terrifying. The cave became darker, tighter, and ruthless enough
My
that
God.
we began to question if we could even get to
I'm
the
questioning shit right now. Y'all on day 5. If you nigga even halfway through this shit,
This cave is about to get a lot harder, and I have something something I need to show all of you. Joel, can I see your bag? Thank you. You know what you've been carrying?
What have I been carrying?
The brand new Mr. Beast Lab sword.
Nah, shut the fuck
guys.
up.
As you can see, because of what I've been going through for the past 5 hours, I'm clearly
know this
ashamed to
nigga.
tell you
Nah,
about
I
this
told
right
you, but
now.
this shit
And so
ain't
a week
real,
after
bro.
we filmed this, I built an
Ain't no
entire
way,
cave set, threw on my Future Jimmy name tag, and then said, "Hey, Future Jimmy here, and I'm going to tell you about my brand new toy lineup, Mr. Beast Lab Swarms. It's a collectible toy line with over 119 uniquely designed
No
characters
fucking
that
way.
you can collect. And the coolest part is, to find out which character you got, you pour water into this tube, shake it up, and the swarms will appear in front of your very eyes. And to demonstrate the product, I made this giant life-size version of the Swarms tube. Fill the tube with water. You won't need this much water. This is just a giant tube. Alright.
Nah,
This is filled with water. Max gonna give
This
it a
how I know
little
Mr.
shaking.
Beast had to be lying, bro. Mr. Beast, stop fucking capping that talking about something. Y'all got them niggas do not got more money than you, bro. Ain't no way, like.
Out of the water will be
I
revealed
don't
which
even
two
believe
swarms
Mr.
you got.
Beast.
This is the
Nah, I
rarest
had
one, the
that much money.
Hyperchrome. That only
This
made
nigga Mr. Beast balling, bro. Nigga, stop lying, bro. He's so humble, bro. It's just nasty.
And we didn't just stop at the swarms, we also made these
Like,
action figure
why?
panthers that are in these briefcases, and this mutator that
Niggas
just
know
like
he
the swarms
bald.
has a really cool reveal when you buy
He
it.
just
Well,
humble with
I'm
it,
glad
like,
you asked.
bro.
Mr. Beast Lab toys are now available everywhere in the world you buy toys. They're all out now, go give them a try. And after
That's
a
how
more
DDG
brutal
did,
trekking throughout the
bro.
cave,
He did a
we
good
finally
job, though.
arrived at the glowworm
You know what's crazy? I still don't even
This
see
better
that
be
many
worth
niggas
it.
recording.
Alrighty,
Like,
team.
that's how I know this shit ain't like
Welcome to the Glowworm Chamber.
Niggas not wanting to do it all.
Whoa!
It's hella niggas doing
That
it,
is
bro.
crazy. Dude, this does not look
How we
like
thinking, like,
All of the lights you see here are
Like, you don't see
actually
every
created
nigga with a
by
camera,
tiny
like.
bioluminescent glowworms. That kinda looks
This
like
shit
the
gonna get
Milky Way
fucked bugging a
galaxy.
little bit,
Wow.
though. Once
At
the
this
community,
moment,
the economy
this
die
video,
down, niggas
Honestly,
gonna
made
go
that
crazy.
trek worth it. While making it to the glowworms was definitely worth the trip, our journey was still not over. Because we had to go all the way back to base camp.
These niggas did not do that shit
It's
in
almost
5
day
days.
6. They're not back.
Stop
Not
fucking
exhausted. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep though. Just worried with them being gone so long.
The trip back is way easier because we're just floating with the current. Now, because you guys have already seen the trip, we're going to
Did not do that.
But seriously, this
Nigga
whole journey
did.
took so long.
Nigga didn't hit 10% the first 2 days.
Before
And
reaching
you
camp.
nigga made it.
What's up, guys? I was starting to get worried. Happy day 6. Day 6, let's go.
All we had energy to do was thaw up by the fire and finally eat some food. That was a very
What is that he eating, bro?
adventurous day. I'll see you guys
Nah,
tomorrow.
nah.
Or later today. It
Fuck that, fuck that, fuck that.
into day 6 before reaching camp.
What's up, guys? I was starting to get worried. Happy day 6. Day 6, let's go.
All we had energy to do was thaw up by the fire and finally eat some.
What the fuck is that? These nigga had food? Nah.
That was a very adventurous day.
niggas
I'll
don't be
see you
prepared
guys
like that.
tomorrow. Or later today. It is day 6. Yeah, maybe today. I don't know. Despite being physically obliterated from our excruciatingly long hike, no matter what I did, I was really struggling to fall asleep. I spent 7 days in solitary confinement, 7 days buried alive, 7 days on a raft, and I'm gonna be honest, I think this is harder than all of those. You're constantly soggy and cold. I just keep hitting my body on these hard rocks and it hurts. 90% of the time this cave is miserable, but between me and you... Carl! Can you see me?
That's the world's brightest flashlight.
There are moments of fun in this cave. From conquering rapids 300 feet
I
underground,
could've died doing this
me
shit.
and the
What
boys
the
laughing in
fuck?
our hammocks. All the misery is worth it. Because when you're in good company,
Let's make whale noises.
this wet,
They is not finna finish this whole video
miserable cave
for this
can
7
easily
days.
transform into the most beautiful trip of our lives. We cannot leave until everything is picked up. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Let's get out of here. And after our journey back to the mouth of the cave,
Mr. Beast made too much
one
fucking
more
money.
surprise for Joel.
I wanna get like that.
Joel, as a